Tuesday evening, everyone. Hope everybody in Canada, had a nice long weekend. Hope everybody else had a nice weekend and that your Monday wasn't that bad. We had a lot of rain here today, which has been so needed. It has been so dry for weeks. The grass, most people's grass looks like straw. So it was a welcome rain, and thank you guys, everybody, for all your wonderful kind words. Just a little bit of an update. My hubby has his sense of humor back. He's been walking around. The operation was yesterday. He made it through successfully. There's a bit of a road ahead of us for a while, a lot of learning curves to, learn the do's and don'ts and food-wise with this disease, diverticulitis. But he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine because I wouldn't let it be any other way. Okay, so tonight we are going to, for those who have asked if you can cover up over a piece, yes you can, and we're going to do one tonight. But it's also going to be not only just to show you that, this is also going to be a two-parter kind of a test. I'm doing a Dutch pour, 2 Dutch pours. I'm using the color shifts and our, okay, so on the one piece, I am using, instead of black, I'm using the sky, night sky, okay? On the other piece, instead of white, I'm going to see how the field of gold yellow is as a base coat. The gold I'm using tonight, instead of the color shift gold, I'm using our goldenrod because it's such a beautiful gold. Such a really, really beautiful gold. And of course, I'm using the color shift lilac, blue, red, and green, okay? So let's get started. This is the piece that I'm covering. I did do an acrylic, black acrylic Dutch pour on this, but I had it on the floor in the family room out there and was busy doing some stuff a day after, didn't realize, and took a step backwards right onto it. So there's a nice footprint of my shoe right here. So we are going to cover this up right now, okay? And we're going to start with our base coat, which is the sky blue. I'm going to hopefully not use all of this because I need it to ring around. So I'm going to just heat this up a little bit with the heat gun so that I can spread it out over. This is such a beautiful, beautiful dark blue. Okay, so okay guys, so now if you were going to do another piece over this, This is an experiment piece. If I was going to, I would have used more of the blue, I still might to get that covered in some spots. I just don't want to use it all up because I need some to circle the colors. But this will cover. Good thing about resin is it's self-leveling because it's acrylic underneath, and acrylic by no means is self-leveling. So, okay. So there is my blue, and where you're going to start it. I'm not going to blow it yet, but I'm going to start with the colors, and I'm going to start with red in the center, and I can use quite a bit of this because my yellow piece is a lot smaller. We're going to come up with the blue, after the blue is the green, and after the green is the lilac. And then I'm going to top that with a bit of gold. Okay, then I'm going to take the rest of the blue and go around the color. And that can sit there for a moment while we switch this glove out, grab another one, bring you in this direction, because now we are going to do the yellow. Okay, so pour some yellow here. Again, I don't want to use it all. Let's spread this. Again, this is one of my little MDF boards, not by my guy. These ones I've had for quite a while. You've seen me use them in my sets. I did not prep it because I really don't need to prep MDF with my resin. There are no bubbles that come through. Plus also, this is really just a test. You know, if this turns out fabulous, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Okay, so now, same thing with the colors. We've got our lilac, we've got our blue, we've got our green. Actually, I think I mixed those two up. Nope. Yep, I mixed those two up. It's green and blue. And now the red. And a little tiny bit of the gold. Okay, let's move our colors out and let's blow this puppy. You guys ready? We'll start over here. Oops. We will start over here and blow out the blue. Get our hair dryer. Don't need the heat gun for this. Noise effect. Okay, let's blow this puppy out. know yet if I like it, but we're gonna touch it up with some Chroma Chaos. But first, let's get to this one. Okay. Oh, haven't put the yellow around it yet. So let's ring it. Okay, let's blow it in and then blow it out. Noise effect. Okay, ready? Okay, now just like on a white background, the color is subtle, very subtle, but, and I'll bring you down in a moment, but I can see the color better on the yellow than I ever have on the white. I can see the lilac and the red. I can definitely see some of the blue and the green. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, guys, is I am just going to drop, like I did before, the Chroma Chaos right above. I'm not really sure if I'm making a pattern or just dropping. But there definitely were no real cells coming out in this on its own because, again, like I said before, the color shifts are very, very heavy metallic, and so they do want to sink. They don't want to sit on top. So when I bring you over here to see the blue one again, you'll see very little cell action happening, maybe a bit on its own, but not as much. There definitely is not much happening in the yellow, or if it is, you're not seeing it because it's so light. God, I love Chroma Chaos. Let's get some action up here in the red that's showing up. Just love the Chroma Chaos. Okay, you know what? I kind of like it. Just maybe just do one around here. I've done them in a group of 4. Maybe just one right about here. So it kind of balances out the whole piece. Okay, so I will bring you down in a minute and show you that. But come on over here. Can you see? There are a little bit of cells happening on their own. So these ones I may leave all alone on their own. But I think I'm going to do a design with this one. Let's see. Let's just put some Chroma Chaos right here. Put my pick in it. And let's come up with the Chroma Chaos and see if this does anything. Okay. I should have put out a little bowl or something for it, but this is okay. Chroma Chaos. I don't want to, I've noticed that the more I use, the bigger the cells when I do it like this on top. And I want to try to control those cells now. I mean, I love them, don't get me wrong, but I mean, well, you've seen them, they've just been awesome. But if I can avoid putting them close together, then they won't grow so big together. They'll just stay. So I think I might just leave this, just do a little. Again, it's one of those, when do you leave it alone, right? Situations. Okay. I'm going to leave that. Putting the Chroma Chaos away. We are going to leave this completely alone now. And I am going to bring you down. Now remember, try to remember what you see in the video and what will show up tomorrow. Okay? I just got to cover up some of the stuff underneath. Okay, so let's bring you down. I'm going to take off my gloves and let's do this. Okay, I'm going to try to bring you down and slowly because I'm not going to be able to see exactly what you're seeing. But this is on, these are the color shifts done on the night sky, which is a beautiful, beautiful dark blue. So what you're seeing is the color shift blue really comes out differently on the background of a dark blue than it does on a black. You're seeing the lilac mixing with that blue and becoming a purple purple. You are seeing, I'm not sure what you're seeing, that I think it's the green, I could be wrong, but one of the colors isn't really changing much and staying in the creamy white color. Not sure why, not sure which one. You are seeing the green over here and the blue and the lilac. That could be the red then maybe. That's just not coming out here. I'm not sure. Then over here, these are all natural cells. Have no idea what caused them, but I didn't touch them. Those are all natural. And to see again how the blue, the color shift blue has changed total different color on the dark background of blue. And then now you're seeing, you saw the little, when I put them on, these little cells from the Chroma Chaos. Yes, I will get that off. And now you see that they are getting big. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you over to the yellow piece. Now I'm hoping you can see this too. What colors are showing through better than they do on the white, and I didn't level this piece. Hopefully I can fix that so it moves back. Oh, can you see the change? What colors you're seeing on the yellow is the red and the lilac, a bit of the green and a bit of the blue. But it moves and shifts with you moving and shifting. The gold came out fabulous around the Chroma Chaos. and these designs from Chroma Chaos, and since this one slipped way over here, I think I'll do another one here before because I didn't level this piece. It was a last minute thing. So, okay guys, hopefully you got to see that. I won't know until I watch this after. But that is our test tonight. That also shows you those who, you know, worry, can you really go over another piece if you failed the first one? You definitely can. And mostly with resin, because it's self-leveling and you won't even see. This was over acrylic, and acrylic is not self-leveling at all, so I'm sure it was not smooth. Well, obviously, even where I put my footprint was definitely not smooth, but it's completely smooth right now, except for that little piece of something that's in there. Okay? Showing you what the color shifts look like on a dark blue and what they look like on a yellow. So, totally different than on the black and on the white. So this is fun, you know, experimenting and trying different things. That's what the color shifts, what they show up as on the different bases. On the white, they are so subtle you can hardly see them. On the yellow, you're starting to see them. So it's coming up. On the black, they are vibrant and brilliant. On the blue, the dark blue, they change almost completely their color. This is interesting. And then, of course, the Chroma Chaos. Dipping it on seems to give you more control of your cells, more control of the size, because we've seen how when I put so much together, they become one great big one. We'll see how this works by tomorrow, by the time it cures, because we now know that they grow while it's curing. Then there's putting them in a little flower arrangement. This looks very cool. Okay, guys, again, thank you for your support. I'll keep you updated on my Mr. Wonderful. And thanks for being here. Have a great Wednesday. Bye, guys.